we should make a new tradition of having puppy showers for new puppy owners. I mean, we have wedding showers and baby showers. A puppy is another big milestone requiring a lot of adjusting and supplies. Let's normalize preparing and celebrating for a new puppy. All right. Well, maybe that's not going to be the newest trend, but we can still talk about some great things to do to prepare for your new furry friend. Let's talk about picking up your puppy and getting her adjusted to your home, and what to expect and what you're going to need to plan for. Consider this your puppy shower. All right, first let's set up for a good car ride home. Now, we don't need to overthink it, but there are a few key things that I want you to do to set your puppy up for success. So when you go to pick her up, be sure to take that snuggle puppy with you. I want you to rub it on the mama dog so you can get the scent from the mom. So this snuggle puppy is going to really help your new puppy adjust to being away from mama and litter mates. Some people take a towel or a blanket too, which they can put over the crate. Now, the more smells you can get from mama dog, the better. And if you haven't heard of the snuggle puppy calming tool, well, you can check out the link below this video. You're going to also need a leash and collar, and it won't be because you're going to be starting any kind of neighborhood walk anytime soon. But if you have to get her out for a potty break during the drive home, or you just need to keep her safe, the leash is going to come in handy. Potty breaks might not be needed depending on the length of your car ride though. Now, if you do need to stop, I need you to find a place that's not used by other dogs. And if you're having a hard time finding that place, you can just put down a pee pad on the ground to protect her from maybe any other unvaccinated dogs. I want you to toss that pee pad away though, and all pee pads. Just really go ahead and toss the entire rest of the pee pad package too, because you're not going to need any of those anymore. All right, I also know it's going to be tempting to ride home with a puppy on your lap, or maybe the kids are going to be fighting over who gets to hold her first. Sorry, but I just want you to put your new family member in a crate for the drive home. This keeps her safe, it keeps down on the car sickness because you can cover it, and it also starts the crate training process. Given that she's pretty young and overwhelmed, she's likely to sleep, and this begins the journey of sleeping in the crate. I do hope you've already plugged in that adaptable diffuser at home in preparation for your puppy. Now, you can get the travel spray and bring that with you. You can spray it in the car or around the crate a few minutes before your puppy goes in. It's not a magic pill, but it does help take the edge off for younger puppies. I used it when I brought my foster fail lady home. She struggled with the crate, so in addition to the diffuser, I'd spray around the crate a few minutes before nap time. It worked, and it really helped her get used to the crate. Now she's a pro in there. And once your puppy's home, the fun really begins. So for the first few days or a week with your new puppy, it's not going to be indicative of your puppy's personality for life. Your first week will likely be a little chaotic with a few potty accidents. And your puppy might be pretty withdrawn, maybe not even eat or take treats, and they're gonna sleep a lot. You might think that you got the easiest puppy ever, but don't judge too quickly. During the first week, I suggest that you keep her world small, which means the crate, the pen, maybe one room, and that's all she'll have access to. I want you to take introductions to other animals in the house slowly. I have a lesson on introducing other animals in the Content Library online puppy training program. And if you have kids, I have an entire course on puppies and kids in that library too. If you need to check it out, the link is below, or you can just comment course and we'll reply with the link. I hope you'll check out those videos and the courses we offer before your puppy comes home. It's gonna really help the whole family get on the same page with introductions. Speaking of introductions, I suggest that you keep your puppy introductions only to the members of the family who live in the home for the first week or so. And once your puppy settles in and is a little more comfortable, you can introduce her to friends and other family members. You don't want to overwhelm her or push her too fast, or she could develop some fears. We want to raise a confident dog, but that means respecting her limits and going at a pace that's comfortable for her. That also means no outings to pet stores or parks just yet. You've got a few steps to go through before she's ready for public outings. Now, in the socialization and exposure course that's included in my puppy training program, I do have a lesson on puppies in public that can guide you on when and how to do it. I hate to say it, but most dogs that I see in public who are not service dogs are not comfortable in public environments. So do your pre-training with your puppy so that that's not your situation. So you've got a crate and you've got a pen and a leash and a collar, and hopefully you brought home the same food from the rescue or the breeder. I want you to try to use that same food for now. And if you want to switch it to something different later, you're going to need to do it slowly, over a few weeks, for your puppy's sensitive stomach. Never switch food without that slow transition. Otherwise, you could end up with a major bathroom mishap and severe upset stomach for days or even weeks for your puppy. now that you've prepared your home, but what about your schedule? You'll likely need to take some time off of work to meet this puppy's needs, or you're gonna need some help from friends and family. So if you take a look at the sample schedule for young puppies, you're gonna see that they need a lot of potty breaks. This is gonna keep you on your toes, but don't despair, this isn't a forever thing. As your puppy grows, she's gonna hold her bladder longer and longer. When Lady first came home, I was taking her out every 20 minutes. Now my older dogs, they go out 3 or 4 times a day. See how it gets better? Just not yet. If you need a copy of that sample schedule, you can grab the link to my new puppy starter kit. It's free. You'll learn about young puppy socialization, potty training, and also get your first training game started. Did you hear that? It's free. Check it out from the link below, or you can type new puppy and we'll reply with the link. Are you wondering when you can begin formal puppy training? I get it. I totally get it. You're anxious to teach your puppy how to live in a human world. Well, training can start slowly as your puppy appears open to it. Keep in mind that even if you're not training, she is learning. You can reward her when she does things you like, such as looking at you or sitting at your feet or coming when you call her. The more you reward her when she does these things naturally, the better she'll learn when you start practicing them in training games. At first, I do suggest that you focus on potty training, crate training, and just finding a good schedule for her. You can also start to expose her to new things around the house, especially if she hasn't seen them yet. Get creative with things in the back of the closet or the garage and simply start to show them to her when she appears curious and calm. This helps her learn that new things aren't scary or stressful, and it sets her up for confidence with new things for a lifetime. In a few weeks, after indoor exposure training is going well, you can start to do it outdoors. Please just take it slowly. When she appears ready, you can start on some of the easy games in my training program, like the name game, focus, bump it, and others in the courses that we offer. There are some really good games for kids to be involved in too. After you have done the initial puppy teaching, you're gonna notice that your pup is pretty good at the games at certain times of the day, and at other times, not so much. This is totally normal, and it means that you have to watch carefully for the best time to train in the schedule that you've created for her. Now, most of the time, dogs do better with short training sessions in each week window. Wait, what? Wake window, that's what it's called. Well, just like it sounds, it's the length of time that your puppy is awake between naps. For young puppies, that wake window should really only be about an hour to an hour and a half. She needs so much sleep, and in order to help her get it, you're gonna need to insist on naps throughout the day once those wake windows have expired. Try to use the crate for all naps and nights. And if it's not going well, we have a video that can help you get started on how to work on this. I know this sounds like a lot of work for you, but I've got one more to do during this time. I want you to keep a log of all of your puppy's activities. You're gonna start to notice her natural patterns much better if you log her activities daily. You'll probably notice that she has to go pee or poo a few minutes after eating. Then you'll notice how long she naps, and then you can calculate if she's getting 18 to 20 hours of sleep that we recommend for new puppies. Now, the best thing about the schedule is that you can start to see the combination of activities that leads to a good nap or a good training session. She can't tell you what she needs, so it's going to be your job to figure it out using your advanced brain. All right, I think with this information, you're probably ready for the first few days or week with your new puppy. So if you noticed that she's settling in well and started getting more playful, I've got some great recommendations for how to play with her. Believe it or not, there's a right and a wrong way, especially when it comes to protecting her young body. So I want you to head on over to this video next for some good tips on how puppies like to play and the role of the human. This is a great one to watch with kids so they can be involved in the fun part of the puppy ownership. And if you have any questions about any of these topics, or maybe you're seeing some puzzling behavior from your new puppy, drop a comment below. This is Michele Lennon and the How to Train a Dream Dog team. Thanks for watching.